Little something that Spirit wants you to know is that a lot of us, or most of us, do find our way out of rock bottom. Rock bottom is there to make us stop long enough to figure out solutions to the problems that maybe we haven't been dealing with, or that have been in our general field of energy for way too long. Heavy. Dealing with all the shadow corners of everything. That's really what it is. Oh, you're not for everyone. I love this. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. That may be one of the things that will come up in your life. I feel with this card coming out is what people think of you is playing a big part right here in the past. It's making you feel like, what will people think of me? What will people think of me if I suddenly stopped doing everything I was doing for everybody? If I wasn't doing it from the heart, I was doing it because, well, maybe for the wrong reasons. And we're not even talking about generosity. We're just talking about, you know, I was always there for somebody. They could always count on me. But I was doing it because I was hoping they would be there for me, and then they were not. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. I love that. Breath of the cosmos. I have to look at what this one has to say. I have to see. Micromanaging the universe. That's interesting. That's interesting, Pisces. When we rely on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life. Yesterday was about that, right? Nothing's happening. I'm pausing. I did all this work. Why am I not seeing what's going on? Why can't I see what's going on? Why can't I see the ripples? Why do they get to do all the work? I feel this is it too. Okay? They're telling you, just let it be. Let it be. Focus on you. Focus on you. Okay? Be a little selfish here. Focus on you. Stop micromanaging. Stop trying to control things. Stop trying to see what everybody else is doing or what everybody else thinks of you. Okay? Get a new way. You're just blocking yourself. And it's the ego talking. Again, fill your cup. Refill your cup. Okay? It's time to get into a different energy stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be, and surrender to the greater will, you'll find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. Lovely. Lovely. So this is Spirit telling you, back off. Back off. Try to stop controlling how people see you, what you're supposed to be doing, all of the supposed to, and yeah, I feel that a lot. You should be concentrating on this big egg of opportunity. That's all. Okay? You're not for everyone. What I get from that is like, don't be like everyone. You won't be for everyone, but don't be like everyone either. You're not meant to be like everyone. You're meant to be ultimately you. That's it. Okay? So Spirit's putting a real period at the end of that sentence. In other words, stop. Stop what you're doing. Alright, so let's pull some tarot and then and get the second half buttoned up here. This is the After Tarot. Alright, so look at this. This is a Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. He's very happy being served up. A lot of stuff coming your way. This is the future coming in. Your field of dreams. When you fill your cup, you're going to have plenty of cups filled here. You're going to have plenty of cups full of that prosperity. You're going to be able to share a lot more of yourself. I mean, it's obvious. She's filling the cups, and look at all these cups behind him, full. I feel like the more you fill your cup for you, the more that you're going to have to share with others. That's just coming through with this card. So practice on that. Work on that. Stop telling yourself that it's a selfish thing. Do it from a point of your heart. Do it from a different perspective. Also with this Hangman, you have the two crows sitting at the top. I feel like they're watching your back. I feel that that's Spirit getting your back, giving you the time to figure out what you need to be looking at, what you need to be doing. Knight of Swords. In reverse this time. We had him, we had him the other way. Let me see what's on here. Yeah, it's this, I keep forgetting this is the After Tarot, so he's actually like, you know, sticking a sword in somebody. I get the don't shoot yourself in the foot type of deal with this card. Going back to what you knew before is probably the very last thing you want to be doing right now. We go back to default when things don't feel so great, when, you know, the rock bottom, or you feel like, oh, you know, I might be heading towards another slippy slide down that hill. When you look at yesterday's cards, that's what I feel like. You feel like there was like, you know, I'm in the deep freeze, I'm stopping, I'm not moving. Oh, does this mean that I'm failing? Am I going to end up at the bottom of that hill again? So don't do anything rash right now. You don't want to shoot your future in the foot. That's exactly what that feels like. Your future will be very good, very progressing in the right direction, very much have a lot of energy in it. You are going to overcome the blocks that are here, these blocks of you, of all of this stuff coming in, murking up the waters. He even has like a bow and arrow, so he's helping the progress of this forward momentum that has that has made its way into your life. This is your future. This is showing you. Oh, and there it is. I was thinking, we had the Chariot yesterday. There he is. Okay. There will be movement. These sphinxes are up on their feet. The wand is in his hand and pointing down as if he's going to perform the magic. Things are going to start moving forward again. You just need to have faith. You need to believe that it's going to happen for you. Oh Lord, that is amazing. Look at that. You have death, but you also have death showing up in the Four of Pentacles. So this is telling you, you didn't do this transformation for nothing, Pisces, okay? The sun is now shining up, because this is the after, okay? The sun came up. It's on his way. The damage is done. In other words, what needed to be swept away has been swept away. Okay? Don't make him come back. Don't make him come back by micromanaging or trying to control what's going on. This is the Four of Pentacles. Look at him. He's right behind you going, no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. We just finished this. I love this card. It is so, it's not funny. But it's almost like he's in the background going, what are you doing? What are you doing? You let go of that now. We tried that before and that didn't work. Okay? Stop trying to protect everything before it happens. Stop being trying to be so in control of everything. Okay? Let things happen naturally, Pisces. Oh, Lord. I love these cards coming out together. It's just so synchronistic. You have the Death card and then you have Death on the... I just can't. This is... It's like your transformation going like, don't take us 15 steps back now. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Right. Oh, look. Look at this. Look at this. You started with filling your cup, and look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. He's giving back, Pisces. This is your future. So fill your cup now so that you can give back later. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's not... That was... Yeah. It's not necessarily... imperative right now for you to give without having the resources to give of yourself. You cannot fill from an empty cup. That's the message. You cannot fill from an empty cup. No matter what society tells you. Okay? No matter how much you're trying to micromanage, you cannot fill from an empty cup. You can only dig yourself out of it. You can't give from an empty cup. You can't have big eggs of opportunity coming in when you have nothing to build with or build on. Your past has taken you to nothing, so you can get to something. But in order to get to something, you have to give. You have to fill to give. You have to fill to give. You have to be selfish and fill your own cup right here, altruism. You have to fill from your own into your own cup so that you can eventually give from that cup. Ta-da. Finally, this is an exercise. This is an exercise in figuring yourself out, Pisces. I'm going to tell you right away. This is an exercise in trying to figure out what's going on with you and how you deal with this. You can't give to everyone. I feel that where is the problem. There may be some people in your life who no longer fit that spot. They don't fit the spot anymore. Maybe you have people who have taken, and you've given, and now you're at the point where you're giving, but you're giving in a way that feels like you're giving from an empty shell. and you just don't want to do it anymore, but you're continuing on. It is literally sucking the life out of you. So this card definitely tells me of that. And they're saying that you're poisoning the well by doing it that way. You're not actually giving from a good spot, and it's not going to help you because you're giving from lack. You have nothing in your cup to give, but you're still giving. Yeah. Fill the cup so you can give from the cup, but the cups need to be full. You need to have enough for you and everybody. It has to be balanced. Okay? It has to be balanced. If the balance is off, it doesn't matter. It's not really helping. You can't lay great big eggs of prosperity and intention. Integrate that. Know that balance, that it's okay to take care of yourself as well. It's okay to say, I have to do a little something for me too. Okay, so I had taken out the power of surrender here. I'm gonna take one of these, Pisces, or a few of these. I feel that you need to surrender something from yourself. I feel like you have to give of yourself. You gotta cut yourself some slack here. Surrender to drama. I'm feeling that there's somebody around you that's not helping the situation. I'm going to say this. This is for some of you. You have people who are causing you way too much grief over this. They're making it about themselves. There's a selfish energy here. And I'm feeling that they're the ones who are making you feel guilty. And like I said, you can't give from a place of emptiness, okay? No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Be centered on helping yourself. Be centered on trying to figure out what's going on, okay? Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself. Did you hear? I feel like I'm repeating myself. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. It says the block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup. You may approach the situation more calmly. So this, I don't know, it's repeating. It's just repeating itself. And surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So get away from these negative energies. Wherever this is, there's negative energies flowing. They're making you feel like less than yourself. Maybe they're making you feel guilty from not always giving of yourself. And you feel guilty because you're giving from an empty space. And you're saying, well, I should give. I should. And they're just igniting that by making you, it's like forcing you to do it, or you feel forced to do it. So it's time to get that away. There's two separate messages coming in, especially with this card. Do what you will, Pisces, but this has been your past reading. This definitely messages for you to take in. I know it will resonate for some of you, especially the selfishness thing. But you need to fill your cup, and you need to have it full to be able to give. So get it out of your brain that you're selfish. You're not. The ego part is feeling that you have to give because it'll look bad if you don't. That's the ego part. That's the selfish part. Okay? I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. I hope these readings are helping you, especially yesterday and today. I don't know. The energy's been weird. I hope magic is better tomorrow. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings, my beautiful ones. Take care.